Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you an NFL Week 2 preview between the Tennessee Titans and the San Diego Chargers. Let's start with the Titans in this ballgame. Look at their offense. I really want the Titans to utilize Jake Locker to help out CJ2K. Run some type of read option type of situation to where you get that read going and keep that backside defensive end at home, and that way Chris Johnson has an extra advantage by having an extra lineman get to that second level. So utilize Locker in a situation where you can help out CJ2K. And when I look at the passing game, I actually like the matchup, the potential of the wide receivers versus the secondary of San Diego. If they can give Jake Locker time, I think he can get big plays in the passing game with his arm. He has a strong arm, he can fire it downfield, but I think they can have some success in the intermediate passing game versus San Diego. And also, you want to create opportunities, create space for the running attack. You want to spread out that defense, create space, and that's going to give Chris Johnson lanes to run through. Now, defensively, you can't give Phillip Rivers time in the pocket. This guy will find the open man. And you also got to be key to personnel. When you see Robert Meacham in the ball game, keep a safety over top, because that's their deep threat. Treat him like they used to treat him in New Orleans. When you see him coming in the game, 9 times out of 10, they're going deep down the field to him. Keep a safety over top to protect yourself. And early down the distance is key versus San Diego. I don't trust the San Diego Chargers' ability to run the football, so early down the distance will be vital for Tennessee. X factor has to be the ground game. If they can get the ground game going, the Titans are a very well-balanced team. I think still are a very tough team to beat. So the ground game, in my opinion, has to be the X factor. Create space for the running game. Like I said, sweeps, whatever you have to do. Now, San Diego comes into this matchup. They have to maximize their possessions with touchdowns. They move the football up and down the field against the Oakland Raiders, but finish with field goals. You got to get touchdowns. You got to hit pay dirt. And it all starts with the running game. They can't run the football in the red zone. And that's what they have to work on this week as far as running the football against the Tennessee Titans, who gave up a chunk of yards versus the Patriots ground game. But I also love the pace that they played with. This was an up-tempo style, ball control passing. Like I said, they were moving the football up and down the field. And if they come with that same approach, I think they can have success against Tennessee. But you want to stay out of obvious run formations. That's what happens when you bring in an extra tight end. You come in that condensed formation, teams know you're about to run. You get predictable, and they stop it. Now, defensively, you want to dictate the pocket with contain. You want to make sure you decide where they're going to throw the football from. Get pressure, but make sure you contain against Jake Locker and even Matt Hasselbeck, who has some athleticism as far as throwing on the run if he gets out there. And defensive tempo versus Locker. Make him make quick decisions. Speed up the pace. Send extra. Constant pressure. Don't be in a reactionary mode this week versus a guy that's still essentially learning how to play the position effectively. And X factor in this matchup has to be third down offense. You got to stay on the field. You gave Oakland more than enough chances to win that ball game. You got to stay on the field, and you got to make sure you go on those long sustained drives, especially when you're playing at home, gets the crowd riled up and gets them into the ball game. Now let's take a look at the positional battles in this matchup. Obviously, Phillip Rivers is a better quarterback than Matt Hasselbeck and also Jake Locker. I think the Titans have the advantage in the running back. I love their depth with Javon Ringer and company, so I think they have the advantage. San Diego has the advantage at the receiving position, obviously. Receivers, tight ends, offensive and defensive line, I really think the Titans have the advantage. Linebacking core is equal. I loved what I saw last week out of Melvin Ingram. Defensive backs, I think they are equal as well. They both are aggressive, in-your-face type of guys, and I think the special teams favor San Diego with their kicking game, and that's a big aspect, especially playing at home. So when you look at this matchup, you look at who can run the football ball, who can stop the run. I actually like Tennessee to win this ball game. I think the biggest matchup will be their defense playing against a one-dimensional offense. I don't think the Chargers will be able to run the football, so I think Tennessee goes on the road and steals one out there in San Diego.